Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips, get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Andrew G, and welcome to episode 16 of my podcast, The Public Affair. Thank you all again so much for all your support and everything that you do to help make this project where it's at today. I can't believe that we're on episode 16. That is so crazy. Of course, I want to thank my producer, Mike Hamilton with Rogue Media Network, for doing everything that he can to push this podcast as well and give you guys the best quality, of course. Before we get started with my special guest, I want to give a shout out to some of our sponsors of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to you by Arjon Painting, or Arjon Painting, te habla español. My boy Juan Arjon is the person behind that. They're a local family-owned company of over 35 years. They specialize in painting residential homes, both interior and exterior. You're going to get the best quality guaranteed, and he's going to offer you a pretty sweet warranty as well. So make sure you guys hit up my boy Juan Arjon on the number on the screen if you need any painting done. I also want to give a shout out to Midway Nutrition, Marcos Cordero. They're located on Hewitt Drive, and they sell meal replacement shakes. And look, I brought mine today. I always say that mine is my favorite is the Honey Nut Cheerios because that's what it is. It barely made it here, but super delicious. He also has a variety of different flavors too for you to try. So make sure you guys go check them out. And also Waco Nutrition Energy is their sister company located on Spate. Thank you guys for sponsoring The Public Affair. I also want to shout out B&J Refinishing with my boy Frank Biza. He focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to original showroom quality. Offers 5-year warranty on most work, and he offers the best prices in town, so he's not going to break those pockets. Make sure you hit up my boy Frank Biza at B&J Refinishing. Thank you for sponsoring, man. And also to my girl Nancy Polsini with Texas Contractor Insurance. She specializes in insurance for businesses such as carpentry, landscaping, plumbing, handymen, and more. So make sure you guys hit up my girl Nancy Polsini for all your business insurance inquiries. Thank you guys for sponsoring The Public Affair, and more to come. All right. Now, I'm really excited about this next guest. I called him some weeks ago and said, hey, would you like to come on? I kind of grew up with this guy, but not really. We've maintained a really good friendship for many, many years. And I said, how do you want to do this? What can't you talk about? He said, we could talk about anything you want. And I was excited. I want everybody, thank you so much, and to welcome my friend Matthew Ordones to The Public Affair. What's going on? Or should I say Coach O? What do you go by?
I go by Coach O, okay. Coach Matt, and Matthew. I got so
many names.
So many names. They call my homeboys call me Mo.
Okay.
People. Professional, they call me Mr. Ordones.
What do I call you?
Okay, you can call me Coach O.
Coach O. Okay, Coach O. Even though we went to high school together, right, Coach O? Anyways, Matt.
Just call me Matt.
Okay,
too.
Matt, I got you. Thanks for coming on. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
How have you been?
I've been great.
You've been doing good?
I've been doing good.
A lot of accomplishments I've been seeing.
I'm blessed.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
Blessed.
Well, I'm happy to see that you're doing really good. Again, that we went to high school together, and we went to that alternative school that all the pregnant girls go to, except I was not pregnant. Neither were you. So we went there, and that's how we met, remember? Yes. Yeah. You were there for like 5 minutes, and I had to spend the rest of my time there, which sucked. It was called Excel, by the way. Shout out to everybody from Excel.
Yeah, hey, people don't understand. We were holding it down.
We were, Excel was lit though.
It was.
It was lit. I remember Excel, yeah. Except again, I wasn't pregnant, but all the other girls in there were. But anyway, so that's how I know Matt. Now, Matt was very simple in his amenity. He just wanted a palm. What is it?
Arnold Palmer.
Okay, I thought my fat ass thought that was a sandwich. It sounds like a hot guy who made a sandwich and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call it the Arnold Palmer." And so I'm like looking at the menu on McAllister's and I was like, "Where the fuck is the Arnold Palmer?"
No, man, this is my go-to drink, man.
Okay, tell us what it is for people who don't know because it's very southern to me. Yeah,
it's lemonade and sweet tea just mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
I like just. It's my stuff.
I may or may not have spiked mine. Matt said he couldn't. So, but I'm not saying because I'm also drinking my nutrition shakes or whatever, and I gotta work out later. But anyway, well, Matt, I wanted to have you on the show because again, I've recognized all your accomplishments that you've been doing since in the past few years or whatever. Especially coming from Excel, With that being an alternative school, a lot of people would probably judge and say, oh, they're not going anywhere in life because they all have kids when they're 15. And I still have the public affair. And I work for the #1 hit music station in Waco, by the way, too. So, we get to succeed, and Matt is like a prominent example of that, I feel. Yeah. And we also have I wanted to ask, and we're going to get into it in a minute, but there was a little bit of scandal behind your family. Yes, some years ago, and you said you were down to talk about it, and I'm down to talk about it too. And I was happy that you agreed.
Yes,
and we're going to get into that in a minute. We're going to get into but why don't you tell the viewers who you are, for anybody who doesn't know who Coach O is?
For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Matthew Ordones. I went to Excel.
Hey.
Alternative school.
Class of 09?
Class of 10.
10. Okay, but I was 09. Okay, yes, yeah. Well, in Excel, it could be class of any fucking
thing. People don't understand. We were at a job. We had to punch in.
Yeah, we did. It was like jail, right?
It was like jail.
Jesus Christ, man. I remember that shit, Miss McAdoo.
And people don't understand. Some of the people didn't even talk to me. I'm a talker.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, these people don't even want to talk to me. This is worse than anything else.
Yeah, you definitely stuck out. I remember. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I was like, who the hell's that guy?
I know.
He's not, okay.
I know. And the reason is, people don't understand the reason I went to Excel is because after they gave me the boot at Riker, I went to Excel and they said, well, you're behind on credits, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And my whole objective was getting back into playing high school baseball. So they said, you got to come here to get back to high school senior year. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So why'd you get kicked out of Riker? Can you share?
Well,
just be honest, please. I'm being honest. It's the public affair. There's no rules. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we had a baby when I was 17 years old. Okay.
And then at Riker, it's not really wanted there.
Is it frowned upon?
It's frowned upon.
It's a private school, right?
It's a private school here in Waco. And the funny thing is, I worked for them when I got older.
Isn't that great? Don't you love the irony in that?
I can't make it work for these people.
Okay. I got kicked out of this school, but look who works here now.
I know. It was in the thing is, at the time.
Could you imagine?
I know. I worked for them. They asked me to come work for them after they kicked me out.
That's settling in my mind right now. How do you explain that to the children?
I know.
You could be anything you want, even if you get kicked out of this damn school.
And at the time, I was really, because it was it's a church school. It's supposed to be about forgiveness, and I felt like they didn't I made a mistake.
Okay.
We made a mistake, or I made a mistake.
Right.
And they were like, no, we can't have that here at this school.
Okay.
So
it's a bad image.
Which at the time I was upset at the time, but then being where I am now,
right,
I understand decisions had to be made.
Okay.
And I kind of swallowed it as I gotten older, but it hurt. I hurt at the time.
Yeah.
So but I went to Midway and I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Midway was cool.
It was lit.
And I was so jealous of you too, because in Excel, if anybody, let's explain a little bit of Excel. Excel is where you go when you're behind, and I was behind because I moved from Florida, and a lot of the credits did not transfer as well. Right. So on my senior year, they were like, "Oh, you're behind." I was like, "Yeah, isn't graduation in like 4 months? Like, what do you mean I'm behind?" And so I go to Excel, and I'm thinking I'm going to be there for because I think judging. We were like, we don't belong in Excel.
I didn't belong in Excel.
I didn't think I belonged in Excel.
I was like, who are these people?
There's a bunch of pregnant girls. And I was like, and I still keep up with some, like, shout out to Mara and Lauren. And I still keep up with them. But
Mara, Lauren, Haley, she's not a brewer. Is that
I don't remember.
I know her boyfriend.
I know Jessica.
Yeah. Okay. I know, yeah.
There was a lot. So and then it's also for the kids that just didn't care. And I was like, well, I cared. I just And so I remember I think you got to go back to regular school.
I got to go back to regular school.
I didn't get to go back to regular school, and I was pissed because I caught up in like a month. I was like, I don't want to be here with these people. Like, this, that. Like, I feel like so humiliated to be here. And then the teacher's like, you're not going back. Graduation's in like 2 months. And I was like, go to hell. You know what I mean? But I did finish school early then, technically. Yeah, so that was cool.
And people don't understand those teachers in there, they were like,
mean.
They were mean.
They were very mean, weren't they? Oh my god!
And I wouldn't even. They were because some of the pregnant girls would bring like food and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, let me have some of that Pop-Tart." They'd be like, "No, I'm good." I'm like,
"Okay, damn." Y'all don't want to share the Pop-Tarts? No, but remember we had pizza day on Thursdays. Yeah, remember? I think if we donated $1, we got like whatever pizza we wanted.
And I don't think you remember that in that portable, it had those 2 restrooms.
I remember everything.
I know, hey, I don't remember, man. One time I was in the restroom, man. I was using the restroom, and the water came. Like,
oh, you serious? That's what I'm saying. It was ghetto. Like, why they put us there? The hell? But, oh my god. Okay, so that was it was so great. And I do. I know the mother of your children. I haven't talked to her in about 10 years.
Yes, and I know her too.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I know her too.
No, but I knew her, and that's how. I feel like that was part of the first conversation that we had because you were saying, "Oh, I'm in here because I had a kid with this girl." I was like, "Oh, I know a girl by the same name, but she was older than us."
Yeah, she was older than us.
So she was a little cougar, wasn't she? She was going for the cougar. But yeah, and I was like, "Oh, I know her," and then that's how we I guess kind of hit it off. Again, shout out to Katie. I haven't talked to Katie in so long, but shout out to her. What about life growing up for you, Matt? Can you explain like how was it? It seems like I know of your dad, Manuel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I think I used to serve him at the restaurant I used to work at when I was a teenager when we were in high school.
Yes.
And so you guys always seem like a very solid family. We stick together.
We stick together.
Can you talk to us a little bit about life growing up for you and how you got pregnant?
So listen, my childhood was great. I had a solid home.
Okay.
Solid. So I have it was everything you can think of. Mm-hmm. I had it. Okay. I had it all. I tell you, I was blessed.
Fortunate. Okay.
Fortunate.
Or blessed.
Blessed. I was real blessed.
Okay.
But I think as I got into middle school, it was more. I started. I'm an athlete.
Okay.
So I think in sports terminologies all the time. So forgive me if I'll explain anything.
Yeah.
So I know.
I'll catch up.
So exactly. So I played every sport you can think of, and then once I got to high school, I started believing that I was, and that was my fault. And as when I got out of playing with coaching now, I used to think that I was above everybody.
Ooh, okay.
And that, but I never came across as you can always be my friend. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I was gonna talk to you, but I didn't want to take advice from another adult.
Like Matt did no wrong.
Exactly.
There was nothing
Matt
to take accountability for. My word is law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if I got in trouble, I can get away with it. It's no big deal.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And then I could really sense, you know, people don't understand. I was at Midway until I was a freshman.
Right.
Okay. And then here's what happened. As a freshman, I played every sport. And when baseball season came as a freshman, I didn't make varsity. And I was so pissed off.
Oh.
So pissed off.
Because you're not used to rejection.
I'm not used to rejection.
Matt gets whatever he wants.
Yes, exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
Okay. I didn't know that, yeah.
Yeah, so when I didn't make varsity my freshman year, I got so upset. And I was like, man, F this. Like, I should be playing. I should be playing. I'm one of the best ones here.
You're the GOAT.
I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know, and at that time, I shouldn't have thought like that.
Okay.
So I transferred to Riker.
Okay.
And
where everybody can play varsity.
Everybody play varsity there. You know, everybody play varsity basically. Okay. Everybody play varsity.
School.
So I know, man.
Shout out to Riker. We know a lot of people that went to Riker.
I know, and I love Riker. I hate
Yes.
Riker Coos, you know.
Okay.
But I'll tell you later in this interview, I feel like I could have still be there, but I'm at Harmony now for some reason. Exactly. Exactly.
Y'all wanted the team. Matt, of all people, is going to bring it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so,
how many people have been wanting some shit like this?
Exactly. I feel like I still be at Riker. But I went to Riker, and when I went over there, there was it was a different culture.
Okay.
When I say that, is like just because you're I thought going to a private school, it's not. Yeah. It's the party is still the same.
Yeah, it is.
And people have a lot more money.
Well, a lot of people think, oh, like they're probably more reserved. But they're, you know, and this is what I say about like my side pieces too. I love the more reserved ones, you know, because they act all reserved in public, but then in the shit. It's like, oh, you're a Catholic, all right. Yeah. God bless. But go ahead.
Right. And the thing is, I had at Riker when I was the first one to go over there.
Okay.
And
now, when you say the first one, you mean from your family?
From my family. Well, people don't say my dad graduated from Riker.
Okay.
And he's like in the Hall of Fame at Riker.
Yeah.
So it was kind of. So when I went over there, I thought I was gonna just do the same accomplishments that he did.
Right.
And have my name in the whatever, Raptors, whatever.
Right.
But when I went over there, a lot of my cousins transferred over there. Oh, so hey, now you're back with your fam, with your homeboys now.
We run this
we
shit.
run this shit now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking like I got my homeboys here.
Right.
My friends are here. Oh, we gonna tear this place up.
Okay.
Which we did.
Which you did. Okay.
Which you did, but recklessly.
And got a girl pregnant.
Yeah, we can say that. We can say it like that.
Well, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. We can say that. We can say that.
Yeah.
Yes, and but you know, and then I spent once that happened. My dad and mom were doing everything they could to save me. Okay. When I say save me, is just like try to put me in the best situation they can for me to graduate high school, to go move forward.
Do you think they might have made a mistake in spoiling you too much as a child? Like maybe they didn't realize he's gonna grow up and be somebody like that, who's like, you know, I do no wrong, everything I want I get, and when I don't get what I want, I throw a tantrum.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that. I could see how people think that, but see, my mom and my dad. See, my mom is a very sweet lady.
Yeah.
Nurture. Like, she just a mother. Like, that's my baby.
She's your mom.
Yeah. So I mean, it don't matter. And just like my grandma, when she, you know, rest in peace, love her to death.
Yeah.
But they would get me out of trouble.
Okay.
So if I got in trouble, my grandma, shoot, hey, not my baby. I can go rob a bank.
Okay.
She'll go on that and say, not my boy.
That's great sometimes too, but that's what's wrong with some parents, not your parents. And again, I remember your parents from when I was a teenager. They were very kind, but a lot of parents do that. Like my mom does that shit to my brother. He's in jail for 20 years, and she thinks he hung the fucking moon. And I'm like, I guess, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, a lot of parents do that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then my dad, he's old school.
Okay.
When I say he's old school, like, you know how the new kids, new generation,
They don't get their asses whooped.
they don't get their asses whooped.
No, they
and like
don't.
my dad, he never really hit me.
Okay.
But he would make me feel, if he just said I was disappointed, I'll lose it.
Really?
I didn't want to let him down.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I didn't want to let him down. Like, he's my hero.
Yeah. That's
Like
good.
that, he's my hero. I tell you what, my dad's my hero.
Yeah.
You know. And I love my mom, so she's a hero too. So
Right.
let's don't say it. My mom does a lot for me too.
It's a balance.
It's a
Yeah,
balance.
we got
It's
you.
a balance.
Yeah.
But my dad, he's so consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and to be at his age and to do what he's doing, still coaching,
Right.
still fit and everything like that. I mean, I look at him every day and I'm like, man, when I get 65 years old, 70 years old, I'm still gonna be kicking like that.
Very, very great fit looking guy for his age, I have to say. And, you know, that's always, I think that's an inspiration for a lot of us. I want to be 65 and look like that too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's why, you know, I'm trying to train at SoCo now. But anyway, okay. So, you know, so you're at Riker and, you're doing your thing and you're burning down the school, not literally, but
trying
to. Trying. Okay. Trying to. And so, you end up, we talked about you becoming a single dad when we were 17. How old are you now? You're 28?
Yes. I'm 29.
Okay, I'm 29 too, so we're the same age.
The same age.
Okay, so you become a single dad, or you become a dad.
I become a dad.
Okay, why don't you talk to us about you're at Riker, which is supposed to be a prominent Catholic school.
It is.
You get pregnant.
Yes.
And then, so can you walk us through like that whole? Because there's a lot of people that we went to school with, or growing up, or people now that become dads or parents at young ages. Yeah. How was Matt able to overcome all that and not be a menace to society?
Well, first of all, the way I overcame whatever. I'm sorry, my bad.
Don't be sorry for using that word. It's not radio. We can say whatever we want.
Oh, okay.
Not no homo. Me and Matt go back. It's nothing. I told him I'm gonna be gay, but not to you. I promise.
And being a single dad, I was so fortunate.
Now you were not with Katie when she got pregnant? Or?
Yeah, I was with her.
Oh, you were with her.
I was with her until I was about 19, 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was with her for about 3 years.
Okay.
3 years.
Right.
And we had so much support at the time.
Right.
You know, my family supported. You know, I still could go to school, and I had my mom, but my mom, she's stay-at-home mom. She was she wasn't working at the time.
Right.
So I can't talk for the parents that don't have that.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
And the thing is too, it's hard no matter what.
Right.
You know, and I tell everyone, I had the support system.
Right.
So, and a lot of men or women, they don't have that.
Right.
And I feel for them.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I won't be in the situation I am without the support that I had around me.
Right, definitely.
And I don't think I'll be the person I am today.
Well, but especially like, I mean, because we were in high school, and
Yes.
we mentioned baby Katie, your kid's mom,
Yes.
was older than us, so she was done with school.
Yeah, she was already in college.
She was already in college. So, I mean, for you, I mean, surely for everybody in the situation, it was hard. Not that raising kids is easy.
Right,
But
exactly.
you're saying that it was just fortunate for you because your mom's like, no, you go do your thing and I'll watch the fucking kid. I ain't doing shit else anyway.
like,
you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't have that luxury.
And the thing is, too, me, I tell everyone this. I was so naive to having a baby, then I didn't realize the magnitude of it.
Oh, okay.
So when I had the baby, I was like, I can do this. It's a routine. It's like a routine ground ball. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna throw it in there.
It's not like that?
It's not like that.
And that was your daughter, Riley?
Riley, yes.
Riley, okay, that's
yes.
your daughter, yeah.
And the thing is, I was so naive.
Yeah.
Because I remember my sister, we went to go watch the Notorious that it just came out.
Okay. Oh, the movie.
The movie.
Okay, I'm like, Notorious.
Yeah, the B.I.G.
Yeah. Oh, duh.
And she was like, she took me in. She was like, we took me in the movie, and you know, she was like, do you realize what's gonna happen? I was like, I don't have a baby. Like, all right, like, I'm still gonna do my thing.
It's a
like,
fucking kid, yeah.
I got it.
And
You
she's
know?
like, all right.
Yeah,
You
basically,
got it, right?
you got it, right? You got.
Was your sister a mother at the time?
No, my
Okay.
sister, she's
just more aware, maybe.
She is smart.
She's smart. Okay.
She's smart.
Shout out to the sister. What's her name?
Janae.
Janae.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Never met
she's,
Janae.
you know, and shout out to her because
Yeah.
she be holding it. I mean, she be running things.
She bad?
She's bad.
She
boy.
bad?
She's
So you hear collard greens and catfish?
yeah. She's so mature, just
Yeah.
accomplished.
I got you. Okay.
know?
She's grown.
She's
is
grown.
what we like to
She's
say,
grown
right?
woman.
Yeah.
You know? So, and she was telling me, she was like, "Do you realize we just did?"
Yeah.
You know. And I was like, "Yeah, it's all right. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna be fine."
Yeah, stuck my penis in the chick and she's pregnant. That's how that works.
It'll be all right. I got it.
Yeah.
You know. And then when I had Riley, I did when I first had my daughter.
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit."
It's a life.
It's a life,
Yeah.
and I was like, "I'm gonna fumble it. It's not a football,
Okay.
you know. Like, I'm gonna fumble it."
So it just like clicked in your mind.
It
Like,
clicked in your mind.
Yeah.
though. And the thing is, but when that moment happens, you know what to do.
okay.
And people are like, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen in the delivery room. It's gonna happen wherever.
Right.
You'll know what to do. When it's
Yeah.
your child, you'll know what to do.
I hear a lot of people say that there's like a realization that comes
There's
with
realization.
when the baby is finally there and you're holding on to it, like something in your mind clicks and a lot of people
Oh.
cry or whatever. Me, I can't imagine. Like I can't fucking stand kids. So I can't imagine having.
And I work with them 24/7.
Yeah, I barely tolerate my niece and nephew, who I love, but it's like.
Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support and a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.